Salam እንደምናችሁ. Welcome to yenyaatl.com. ሰላም ሁላችሁም ያላችሁበት እንዴት ናችሁ? I hope you guys are doing well. This is yenyaatl.com, where we connect business owners with their community. Of course, I am your host, your Habesha girl, Betty. I hope everybody's doing well today. Here in Atlanta, it's the weather is a lot nicer today than it was a couple of days ago. It's kind of cold. But today's a good day, so hopefully a better day, I should say. And hopefully you guys are out enjoying the day. Maybe you have a lunch or taking a walk. Try to do a little bit of something before the end of the day because, you know, as it gets later, it gets a little bit cold. So today I'm just coming to you to check in to see how you are doing. And also this weekend I will not be able to connect with you guys. So my co-host and I, my cameraman, Mr. Eric, we decided to check in and see how you guys are doing, just to share a few things with you guys. I hope you are enjoying the day. So today we just have a few things that we wanted to share with you. All the holiday season, that's one thing I was going to say. It's Thanksgiving is over. All of us had a good meal a week ago today. So we are officially on the holiday season. Thanksgiving is gone, but we have a Christmas holiday coming up in front of us, probably in about 20 days or so.
Thereabout.
Mr. Fleming?
Something like that. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm still high off of the Thanksgiving break holidays, but yeah, right after that, you have to get right back to it. Right back to work and back to it.
Yeah, that's true.
I got to get these leaves up to get ready for the holiday officially over in my end, but that's on my to-do list. Or should I say that's on my side of the list of things to be done and
To do.
on my check side. So, but I'm sure both you and my neighbors are looking for me to get those up, but I'll get on that within the next day or two.
Okay. That would be, I guess you'll be doing that weekly or bi-weekly between now and what, the spring season?
No, I generally have to get them 2 times. I get them up one time, and after everything is falling and
Okay.
the other leaves are falling over from the neighbor's yard, I make one more swing at it, and then that's pretty much it for the season, man.
I got you. So trying to get back on track while we are doing the podcast today. So is there, I think we talked about this earlier, an African trip that you wanted to share?
Yeah, I appreciate you allowing me to do so and being impromptu and jumping on to help me out with this. You have to be flexible and being able to stick and move. So I appreciate you taking a minute to help me out with this.
No problem.
But one of the radio personalities, Derek Bozeman, is making a trip to Ethiopia. I
Okay.
think, well, you can probably speak on that a little better than I can, but I know he's made the trip more than once, if I'm not mistaken, or I know he makes some annual trips, but I know this particular year in particular, he's going to Ethiopia and Tanzania. Let me see if I can actually find the flyer on that for you guys.
Okay, pull up the flyer.
If I can, we'll see, ma'am. But at any rate, they're going to, I think I have it. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's going to be going to Ethiopia and Tanzania, actually, June 6th through June 17th.
Okay.
So basically what I wanted to do, and hopefully you'll get that done for me, or give me permission to do it, I guess I should say, but, share with any of your network. Maybe there's some African-American friends that you may know or may see it and maybe want to make the trip. I probably wouldn't have done so if it wasn't for you or a trip like this, making it back to Africa. A lot of times, well, let me say, speaking from, um, most African Americans, they don't generally want to make a trip like this on their own. That's not really knowing where to go, what to do, don't know the language. So, if able to make it with others, most likely it's going to be a lot more enjoyable. Not as cautious and afraid to do it on their own.
Yeah. And I was going to say something about Derek Bozeman. Like you said earlier, he's a talk show host. He has a radio show on 1380 AM, and it's from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. I have listened to him in the past. He covers different topics that's going on currently, politics, any topics that are that are interesting. He's pretty good about talking about different topics. And you're right, this is not the first time for him to go to Africa. I want to say this may be his third or fourth time going to Africa. So if any of African Americans out there, or even Ethiopians, a lot of young Ethiopians that are born in this country, or they came here when they were young, even adults, if you are interested, please share the information, contact the person. I think there's a phone number, or I'm sure the website on the flyer that you guys can share.
Yeah, I'll get that out to you. Social media, your Instagram, Facebook. What else do you have? Oh, and YouTube.
And YouTube, right?
Yeah. So I'll get the flyer out there for you to take a look, and by all means, please share it with your network. And again, I don't know, maybe some Ethiopians as well who maybe haven't gone home in a while. Exactly. Maybe something they'll be interested in doing. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm almost 99.9% certain they are flying Ethiopian Airlines.
They are. So, yes, that's correct.
It should be a good trip. So I wanted to see if you could give me a few minutes to get that out, because let me see. I think and the reason is because they've got a meeting, I guess you could say an interest call this Sunday. Let me see if I can get this on for you guys as well. This Sunday,
a conference call or something to discuss about the trip for those who are going to the trip.
Correct. This Sunday, December 8th, at 9:00 p.m. And there's a dial-in information as well as the PIN number to call in. So only because just on short notice that they're going to have this conference call this Sunday. Want to see if I can get that out, and I don't think I'm going to be available this weekend. So I appreciate you taking a minute to get on to be able to do that for everyone.
Yeah, I think it's good. I just thought about something. I know we can't make it this year. Maybe, who knows, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, if he, which I think he will do this. This is something that he wants to do every year. Maybe we can plan a trip and go and check it out. And it gives you the opportunity to visit two countries. That's one good thing about it. I think the last time, if I remember, a year ago or 2 years ago, he did 2 or 3 other countries in Africa. So it's a good opportunity if you guys are able to make it.
Got you. We'll see.
All right. So look out for the information on all our social media outlets. Thank you so much for that, Eric.
Yeah, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Whichever is your flavor, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, if you haven't already done so. Yeah, and I must say probably will be a very nice trip, especially with them, visiting two countries like that and having everyone there. I know some of the people tend to, make the trip more than once, but
Right.
Yeah, going back to Africa for the first time, as an African American, it is, it's almost hard to put in words, what you're going through. So I think starting even with Ethiopian Airlines, unfortunately haven't had the chance to fly them, but it's going to start. The experience is the wow factor, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Is going to start right with the airlines. The way they're dressed and you can tell me, do they act, well, I guess they would. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe do they serve injera and all that on the flight?
I think they do. I've heard of that before. I think they do, but you have to request it ahead of time or something.
First class only.
Maybe, but I've heard that you can definitely request it and they'll have that for you available. But it's nice. Ethiopian Airlines is, I'm sure most of our audience know, that's one of the oldest, the only one in Africa where you can go to a lot of different countries, and they have a lot of connection flights from Addis to other countries. But I'm sure most of the people that listen to us, they already know about our airline.
Well, in a way, again, I don't know, but now that I think about it, I would guess that would have to almost be first class only. I don't really know, because I just know with the whole flight attendant thing, everything is about, giving everybody a drink, a cookie, and keep it moving kind of thing. But I guess they could have a little container. I take that back. I guess they would serve it like on an international flights, the meal and pack it. Yeah, and you'll have I can see a roll of injera.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The chicken, eggs, all that together in one set. Yeah, yeah.
So I was thinking on these little domestic flights, I'm sorry, I'm not international travel like that, but on these domestic flights, everything is get it in, get it out. So, you only have about an hour or so.
There you go, before you get to your destination. Yes, yes.
But I guess you do have time when it's internationals. So
yeah, so 14, 15, or however long the flight is. Yes, you have plenty of time to get that. But anyway,
well, I just had a feeling, or a thought went off. I'm sure somebody will come in and tell you. Yeah, we have zero on Ethiopian Airlines. So
yeah, if you don't know, now you know.
Oh boy, yeah. So somebody will clear that up real quickly.
Exactly.
But I like the way the girls look, though. Boy, they look sharp. In their uniforms versus just the regular domestic, flights
that
on Delta and
all the other ones.
And I got a chance to see them when they first started flying into Atlanta.
And that was a nice celebration. We had a good time, and we've been waiting for that for a long time. Because most of us that live in the southern states of our United States, as you all know, we have to fly to DC or Washington, Chicago. I mean, DC, Chicago, and another state to go to Ethiopia. So now, if you live in Georgia, South Carolina, the South states, you can come into Atlanta and get a straight flight to Ethiopia. So that was really nice. Yeah.
Gotcha. Maybe I'll add some of that footage in the recorded version of this. Maybe I'll find some of the footage from that. But yeah, that was a party in the international terminal.
Yeah, it was a lot of excitement. We were out there.
Oh.
Yeah, it was nice. They had a nice reception and the whole 9 yards. Everything was nice. But I'm through Xena, but I'm sure some of you who are watching this were able to attend. It was nice.
Yep. Saw some faces out there that I recognized.
Mm-hmm.
And
they had
a good day.
Yeah, the big timers there too, like Atlanta Mayor and all that. It was nice. So yeah, so check it out and
Awesome.
also in Addis Ababa, and for the entire world. This is a great day. This is all still just one day. A few hours ago, 17 to 20 hours ago, but still in this day, my feet were firmly planted in the Skylight Hotel of Ethiopian Airlines, where we embarked upon this mission from one great city to another great city, all in one day, thanks to the hard work and the great dedication of the people of Ethiopian Airlines. Thank you, Ethiopian Airlines. God is good everywhere, and to be able to be in Atlanta and Addis Ababa, from the A to the AA, the A-town to the double A-town, everybody gonna have a good time. I am thrilled and excited about this potential, about this opportunity, about the reality that we just had this great flight and this great experience. My CEO, my COO, and the team of delegates, we all went to Addis Ababa and Ethiopia, and we toured many, many places. We saw their palaces, their parks, their museums. We were able to meet ambassadors of the United States to Ethiopia, and then also to have the ambassador here of America, here of Ethiopia, to be in a connection over this short period of time. It's only been 6 days, but in that time, we've had an amazing amount of experiences. Got to tour Ethiopian Airlines and their training facility, their cargo facility. I even got a chance to fly a simulated 777. I took off and I landed, everybody, but don't, I can't tell you what happened once I got on the ground. But in the flight simulator, I was able to take off and I was able to land, and I didn't hit anything along the way. But I did not fly this plane that we just flew on to get here. But many learnings, many knowledge sharing, many opportunities that we embarked upon in just those 6 days. In just that short period of time, exchanging of ideas, exchanging of business, of leisure ideas, of cultural exchange, food, inspiring information, but also because this is the year of the youth in Atlanta, I've declared that 2023 is the year of the youth, that we're going to engage, empower, educate, and employ you. We were able to...
Also, any idea how they're doing? In other words, was it worth flying into Atlanta, flying out of Atlanta, or um, because I think you told me once they did it before a while.
Yeah, the last time they did that, I don't think it was in Atlanta. There was a flight leaving somewhere in California, San Francisco or somewhere. They started a flight, but it didn't do well. They didn't have the number. When it comes to business, as you know, Eric, it's all about the number. So they didn't have the number, so they have to discontinue that flight. But as far as Atlanta, this may be the second or third year, if I'm not mistaken, but I haven't heard anything so far. They are doing good, and things are working out for them as of today. I haven't heard anything otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
So yeah, and we want to keep it that way. We want to support them and keep it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
All righty, cool beans.
All right, the next thing we talked about or plan to talk about is our the holiday time coming in, and we want to talk about a tip or a couple of tips, what we need to do as we are enjoying this upcoming holiday season with friends and family and food and all the excitement. In about 20 days.
What do you have?
The first thing I think about is being active, staying active, I should say, because a lot of times, during the spring, the summer season, at least the weather is nice enough for us to go take a walk for 30 minutes, 20 minutes. But as it gets colder, most of us avoid being outside. But we have to keep in mind that we have to get that going, 20, 30 minutes walk. And it doesn't really have to be walking outside. You can do that within your home, apartment, walking around your house, or if you have a lower and upper level, you can walk up or down the stairs, because it's so important to be active. So we just wanted to say that we need to continue doing that at this time.
You are right, and I am trying to pull up something when you mentioned that, because I know I've got some Thanksgiving turkey to work off.
Like most of us.
That's you brought a good mind, something to mind here. Let me see. Almost got it. Yeah, along that line, something I was looking at. Yeah. Here's something for you.
Mm-hmm.
The official exercise recommendations keep changing. Of course, what they're saying we should do, not do, what matters, doesn't matter. But at any rate,
right.
A new study suggests that for sedentary people, that means people that are not moving, sitting around on the couch like myself.
Okay.
They said a new study suggests that for sedentary people, accumulating 30 minutes of moderate intensity physical activity most days of the week is sufficient to produce meaningful body changes. Example, healthier blood pressure, blood cholesterol, and body composition levels. So if getting regular brisk exercise doesn't appeal to you, at least find a way to incorporate 30 minutes of everyday activity. Example, walking, stair climbing, like you said, raking leaves.
You're about to do.
Washing the car. That's again on my side of the checklist. If you can incorporate some of these things into your day, even this amount of exercise may produce benefits in the long run. And let me see. When they say 30 minutes of everyday activity will only burn about 450 calories a week, the equivalent of one Starbucks breakfast muffin.
Oh, money.
So if you're interested in weight loss, you have to cut back on calories and get more exercise.
Mm-hmm.
Source for that is the Journal of the American Medical Association. And, but I think they're saying two things in there.
Mm-hmm.
One is just some moderate movements let me just say any kind of movement, a few times a week is going to show some benefits.
Correct.
They're just saying if you want to see significant benefits, then, you're going to have to do a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, when I first met your parents, for instance, that was one of the things we always did. Or, your dad was always known for, hey, let's go take a walk after we eat. And I think that's kind of what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Probably helps with your digestion, and just moving, I think, right after a meal like that probably helps you. But forget if you do it right after the meal or not. Just saying, basically, getting in some moderate exercise or movement throughout the week is going to be beneficial for you.
Exactly. And then I was going to add that at this time, it's Christmas time is coming up, so we will go to the store. We have to buy gifts. So even to the point of when you get to the store, parking your car away from the store. That's always helpful, because that will force you to walk into the store. When you leave, you have to walk to the car. So parking your car away from the store and walk. That's one tip, especially now, like I said, since we be doing shopping a lot. And also, instead of when you go to work, instead of taking the elevator, taking the stairs. That also, because every little step that you make, 5 minutes here, and then it doesn't have to be 30 minutes all at one time. If I'm not mistaken, I read that somewhere. You can do 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. As long as you are doing 30 minutes, combined throughout the day. That's also helpful. That's what I try to do, at least when I'm at work. I'm not be able to walk 30 minutes, but I try to do maybe 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes mid-morning, maybe another 10 minutes in the afternoon. All that little steps, they all help. Yeah.
Well, I definitely like the parking lot one, the shopping.
Right.
If you ever want to get your steps in, just go shopping with Bethlehem, and she's going to walk you all through the mall. So you you can definitely get your steps in with her. So if you're coming up short for the week, just go shopping with her.
Let's go shopping to get our walk in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, I am really enjoying this few minutes you took out on this terrific Thursday to share with me, so I can get that information in. But it is time for me to go pick up the little one. But just going forward, I think it was Bruce Lee that said, you must be like water. You must be like water.
Mm-hmm.
Because water takes the form of whatever vessel is poured into.
Mm-hmm.
So meaning it's flexible, it's fluid, it changes with
whatever situation is in, right?
So
right.
I want to say I want to appreciate you being like water. Sure.
I also want to say that I appreciate you taking the time and say let's get something done. So I know we can't do it this weekend. Let's check in with our listeners, with our viewers, and say hi. So thank you for pushing me to do that. So this is a team effort. So they know what they say about team. There's no I in team. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we work this together. So I'm glad we checked in with our viewers and listeners.
All right. And hey guys, make sure you all check in often. Going to try to give you heads ups on when we're going to have these, so that you can call in and interact and give us some thoughts. But until then, be sure to comment so others can see it as well. So Stay tuned, stay connected, and make sure you guys are subscribed so you can get the latest and the greatest when it comes out.
As always, thank you for checking in. We appreciate all of you. Let's stay connected. And until next time, try to get out there today. If you are in Atlanta, it's a nice weather, so try to enjoy it. At least, do the walk thing if you can. Thank you again. Weekend is coming up. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you guys soon. Thank you. This is your Becky, and we are out. Bye.